Hey goalies, this is Mike. In this video, let's take a closer look at the new Reebok Premier X28 Leg Pads. The new Premier X28 pads come stock with a flat face front and a solid outer roll. Internally, however, there's a pre-curved double break core, so there's a break both below and above the knee to give some good flexibility in these areas. In what has become a staple of the Premier line, the boot break here is very soft. This allows the goalies to really load their push leg when moving around the net, and it gives the goalies some great flexibility here to direct rebounds any way they'd like. The knee lock on the X28 shares the same design as that of the older 18K. As you'll see in this shot, the inside edge has a taller, softer flap that sits against this 1-inch thick HD foam block, and then there's a thinner HD foam sliding pad here. The outside flap here is much shorter by design, and this allows the entire pad to slide somewhat inward towards the 5-hole area when the goalie is in his stance. This gives the goalie better initial 5-hole coverage as well as a quicker seal to the ice when going into the butterfly. Let's take a look at the strapping setup on the X28, especially here over the knee lock, because it's kind of unique. First off, here on the inside of the pad, you've got a large Velcro loop tab that sits here, which allows you to take this double elastic strap and you can move it anywhere you'd like to. So if you want to move it higher, you can do that. If you want to make the strap a little bit shorter, you just move it towards the inside. So there's a lot of adjustability here on this one. And then if we go across to the other side, you'll see that there's also a Velcro loop patch all the way along this knee cradle flap here. So again, you've got some great customization ability here as well. One of the neat things about the X28, and of course this premiered with the Reebok pads, was the option to put the double elastic strap down here on the calf wrap. So this really opens up the knee cradle. Again, if your knee is sitting here, it really allows your knee to slide toward the outside of the pad and the pad to slide inward as you're going in your stance, which closes up that 5-hole quite a bit. Right behind your knee and through the knee block here, the X28 has the straps that actually run through the knee block. Again, this is a Reebok design. They initiated it a couple of years ago. And what this does is, because the straps actually run through the knee block, they keep this pad flush to the ice, or these pads here flush to the ice when you're in your butterfly. The straps, which typically used to run on the outside, now because they run through the block, they don't pull this pad up off the ice when you're in your butterfly. So it's a much better design to give you max coverage and a solid seal. Again, staying with the knee lock here, you'll see that it's got a much longer design than the landing pad here on the inside, and it's got this this little taller bump here as well. So when you're going down to the ice, this little bump actually provides a really flat surface. So again, it gives you a great balance, a little more coverage as well. New on the X28, Reebok has modified their thigh guard here, so it no longer has the piece that comes all the way down below your knee. You've just got the piece that sits right over the top of your knee and it covers your thigh, so it gives you a little extra mobility here as well. If you take a look at the inside of the pad, you'll see that both the knee and the calf landing pads now have a bindingless perimeter. This not only aids in the goalie's ability to slide laterally, but it also prevents snow buildup in the binding that used to exist, and it creates a true seal to the ice. In addition to the new bindingless seal, Reebok has also added Gen Pro over the lower part of the inside calf wrap. This is just to give it some extra durability. Take a look at the leg channel here. The X28 is made with Reebok's shallow, soft design to allow the pads to rotate easily around the goalie's leg in the butterfly. The inside and the outside calf wraps are segmented to help these wrap more fully around the goalie's leg. And again, they come with a single elastic strap here. And there's also a secondary flap here that's also very tall and segmented to provide excellent protection to the back of the leg. On the X28, you've got a medium depth boot completely covered in Gen Pro, so it allows the skate to move, and it also provides some great durability down here. And you've got your standard Reebok toe tie setup that comes stock. If we take a look at the strapping setup, here at the boot, you've got your traditional leather boot strap. If we move up to the calf, you've got 2 leather calf straps. You've got the 2 straps that run through the knee block. One attaches down here below the knee, And then you've got your stock attachment that comes directly across the knee. And then you've got a second tab that sits up here in the thigh rise, so you can customize your strapping setup somewhat. The Reebok X28 leg pad comes in senior and intermediate sizes. Both are 11 inches wide, and they come in a variety of different colors. You can check out all your options and a sizing chart by clicking on the product page at TotalGoalie.com. Thanks for watching.